What's going on, Bulls Nation? Welcome in to the final CHGO Bulls postgame of 2023.
Yeah!
I'm Peck. You can follow me on Twitter at Bulls_Peck. My guy, Big Dave. Bow. BAWL Sports.
Come on, Lawrence.
Our guy, Will the Goat
Bulls
Gottlieb.
win. Oh.
Will join us from the United Center later on in tonight's postgame. And as Big Dave just keyed you in on, filling in for our guy, Joseph, who is on his way down to New Orleans to watch his Longhorns play in the college football playoffs, our man, Law on the draw on the controls. What's up, Lawrence?
Hit it, Law.
Yeah, Dave, it is time.
Hit it. Bulls win. Hit it again, Law. Bulls win. Do it for Joey in New Orleans. Bulls win. Do it for Matt, who's staying in the rain. Bulls win. Do it for Dalen Terry. Bulls win. Now do it for your wife.
Oh.
Bulls win. And do it because we think you're an awesome human being. So. Bulls win. Bulls win.
Go, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All W's count the same in the win-loss columns.
Yep. We won the game. Bulls win.
Not pretty, but we'll take it, I guess. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching along on YouTube, be sure to hit that like button right out of the gate. Not only does young Joey Spathis like the thumbs, Lawrence also likes the thumbs.
Yeah.
I love the
Give
thumbs,
Lawrence
baby.
the thumbs.
Give Lawrence the thumbs.
Hit me with the thumbs.
We'll get to as many of y'all's thoughts on tonight's game as we can, going through tonight's post game. Throw us some super chats if you feel so inclined during the holiday season. It's the giving season. Bulls win 105-92 over the Embiidless 76ers. Still counts. Still counts as a win. Bulls dodge that bullet and take advantage of a Sixers team who did not shoot the ball well tonight.
Yeah.
39% from the field, which made it okay that the Sixers had 92 field goal attempts to the Bulls' 79. Honestly, if it weren't for the Bulls being really sloppy, uncharacteristically sloppy with the basketball for 3 quarters of this game, we may have been looking at an even bigger blowout than the final 13-point margin of victory the Bulls had, Dave.
Well, also because, and if they didn't go 18 or 30 at the free throw line as well. Yeah, this would be a complete ass whooping. But, yeah, the Sixers clearly played a back-to-back. They were clearly on a back-to-back, not having Embiid out there. I'm sure that affects it and all that. Yada, yada, yada. The Bulls got in that ass. That's what I saw.
I've yada-yada the Sixers.
They took it, they dug in, and they got all betwixt the Krizak of the Sixers, who were on a 7-game winning streak, who won the game without Embiid last time. And Maxey, you could definitely tell, was feeling that back-to-back because the free throws were definitely short. He didn't shoot well from the free throw line.
Maxey's just 2 of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
There it is right there.
Also just 2 of 8 from downtown.
Boom, right there. After scoring 42, I believe.
Thanks, Maxey.
Yes, shout out to you, my friend. Good looking out, man. So, yes, absolutely good win for the Chicago Bulls. Anytime you can beat a team like the Sixers, who have always whooped the Bulls' ass. I remember when Embiid would sit out and they would bring in, I can't remember the center they brought in, who didn't miss a shot. And he just went crazy on the Bulls. So, honestly, it doesn't matter. You play who's in front of you, and the Bulls play who they were in front of and beat them very, very nicely, held them under 100 points. The the three-point shooting of the Sixers wasn't great either. Field goal shooting wasn't great either.
Sixers shot just 23.5% from downtown, 9 of 28, which helped alleviate the fact that the Bulls themselves were 7 of 25, 28%.
This
was an offensive offense to NBA basketball.
He's right. And I'll take the win in any kind of thing like that. As long as I come out on top, you can be offended all you want. Give me the W. And the Bulls walked away with another W. Keep stacking them on our way back to 500, which is where I'm trying to get. So, good win for him. Andre Drummond, excellent game on the boards again. Great stat that was mentioned. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah. So the Drummond stat that the broadcast showed late in tonight's game, 63, I believe, combined rebounds for Drummond spanning the past 3 games. Most rebounds by any Bull in a 3-game span since, obvious answer, Dennis Rodman in 1998.
Yeah. Obvious answer. And that was awesome.
Damn.
He played well.
And honestly, if Drummond doesn't get in foul trouble on Thursday, it's even more.
No, you're right about that. That's ridiculous. Kobe White, I thought, played a game in spite of a game that wasn't a great game, if that makes any sense.
I mean, like, it was okay.
There it is.
Kobe finished 20 points. I do appreciate the work he did on the boards tonight,
rebounds, yeah.
Especially when Drummond was off the floor getting his rest.
Absolutely.
Somebody had to grab those rebounds.
Absolutely.
Kobe grabbed 8 tonight. He finished 7 of 15. That's fine efficiency-wise, but still just 1 of 5 from downtown. Mm-hmm. The 3 ball isn't there for Kobe.
No.
This 4-game stretch now, he's, 4 of 29 or something?
Yes.
It's bad. You also saw him holding his wrist again tonight after that hard layup he had. Yes. He converted, didn't get the foul on it.
No, he didn't.
And then he was shaking his wrist like it was bothering him.
Yeah.
I also thought that the Sixers were giving Kobe some fits as the Bulls' primary ball handler tonight. Mm-hmm. They were showing him some traps, some doubles. Mm-hmm. They were getting nail help on Kobe tonight.
Correct.
And Kobe had a recently uncharacteristic 5 turnovers tonight, and that was part of the reason why the Bulls let the Sixers hang around as long as they did was turnovers.
Oh, without question.
And Kobe was the main culprit there.
And what I do like about what Kobe did was, and this is just part of his maturation, part of his growth, is the 3-point shot wasn't hitting. He found a bunch of other ways to score the basketball. Going inside, getting the mid-range, beating his opponent to the cup, finishing with the left or the right off the wrong foot or the right foot. He did it in a multitude of ways tonight, how he scored. And I appreciate stuff like that because Kobe has to score. This team is only going to go as far as they kind of go without Zach LaVine right now, as far as Kobe shoots the basketball. Because there's not a coincidence that the Bulls were dominating and whooping people's behind when Kobe White was shooting like 80% for the 3-point line. It's not a coincidence. So when Kobe White's numbers aren't clicking like that, then he's got to find other ways to score because it is important and imperative that he puts points on the board, man. You have other guys that can do it, sure, but Kobe has to do it. He has to be that stalwart for the team that gets those points along with DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah. DeMar did his thing tonight where the Bulls half-court offense still has been struggling lately without Vooch in there, obviously without Zach, and Kobe in a bit of a slump. DeMar just getting those timely buckets or getting those timely trips to the free throw line when the Bulls offense looked to be lagging. DeMar ended up leading them with 24.
Right.
But I mean, obviously, just a massive game from this new makeshift starting lineup that Billy has had to go out there with. Didn't really get a whole lot from the bench. Shout out Terry Taylor.
Shout out Terry Taylor.
6'5" backup center.
Yeah.
Guarding Mo Bamba.
Yeah.
Getting buckets inside.
I like it.
Here we go.
Yes.
Brian Ogle in the comments saying small ball was trash again today. Taylor was a +1. Drummond was a +16.
Define trash.
Yeah. I mean,
seriously,
define.
I didn't think it was trash at all.
Define trash.
Define trash, bro.
I mean,
it wasn't trash.
It wasn't trash.
That's all I'm telling you. It wasn't trash.
You don't have other options.
Yeah.
Unless you are dead set on Adama Sanogo. 6'9", by the way, Adama Sanogo.
Not 7 feet.
It's not like he is the size of a center.
Correct.
Is going to come out there and give Billy something better. You know what Terry Taylor can do? Guard multiple positions.
Yeah.
Can Sanogo guard multiple positions?
I don't know if he can guard one. Oh, but
small ball's trash though, Dave.
Terry Taylor is I said this when the Bulls got him last time was I really like him for his IQ because honestly to be his height and to play that position, something has to be good about you. And one thing about him that was good that I saw in Indiana was his IQ. He always knew where to be on the floor. He was always in the right position to do certain things. I think of guys like, and oh my God, I'm not comparing him to these people I'm about to name, but I'm thinking of guys like Charles Barkley and Dennis Rodman who were undersized but were elite at getting around the rim and getting those rebounds and getting those points because their IQs were off the charts. Like, those dudes knew the angle of the ball. You know the Dennis Rodman meme. When he's telling you how he finds rebounds. You know how it goes.
This over here. That over there.
And I'm sure it makes 100% sense in his head what he's saying right now. But, yeah, it's just like when guys like that are playing that position, you've got to be smart. And he knows where he needs to be, how to position himself, who can do what on the floor. So his IQ is what serves him well and what allows Billy Donovan to give him some minutes, because these are minutes that he's stealing, by the way. You know what I mean? These are minutes he is stealing for the Bulls, because any minute on the floor for him is a good thing, especially when Drummond is in foul trouble.
Right. People in the comments chiming in. Victor Von Doom saying Terry Taylor did his best. Come on now.
Doom, baby.
Fried Rice asking, which matchup did y'all like better, Terry Taylor versus Bamba or Javon Carter versus Tobias Harris?
Ooh.
Neither is ideal.
Neither but I'm taking Taylor over Bamba.
I mean, you got to give the Bulls Smalls the credit that they did their best tonight.
Yeah.
It certainly helped that the Sixers were not knocking down shots.
Didn't hurt at all.
Brian chiming in again saying he'd rather see Julian Phillips out there than Terry Taylor. I mean,
no, don't do that. No, absolutely not. He's not a center.
A rookie who weighs 110 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
I just, look, and I want Julian Phillips minutes.
Yes.
As soon as I called this season dead in the water in mid-November,
Game 2,
I was like, give me all the Julian Phillips minutes. But I honestly think that Terry Taylor served a better role than Phillips could have with those same minutes tonight. I think it was... Who just mentioned it in the comments? Rob saying Terry Taylor got multiple extra possessions for the Bulls tonight and did well to stay in front of Maxey on those switches. Yeah. You're right, because Terry Taylor had 6 boards tonight. Speaking of some of the Bulls' smaller guys grabbing rebounds when Drummond was getting his rest, 3 of those were offensive rebounds. Like, Terry Taylor was hustling. Like, he had a Drummond-esque offensive rebound putback over a legit center. He just got an offensive board in the paint, went up, put it back in.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm wanting to count on that for the remainder of the season.
Right.
This is a Band-Aid on a hopefully temporary situation where your starting center is out.
That's it. And you heard Vooch talking about it. 1, he's very bored. You said this. I'm bored sitting on the bench. 2, that dude sounds like he was on an Ambien, like, because he was just sounding like he was really about to pass out and go to sleep. But Vooch just wants to be out there playing. So, honestly, the more time and the more wins you can stack up while your starting center is out is a good thing. So, it's good for Terry Taylor getting more minutes and more used to being out there. It's good for Andre Drummond showcasing himself to the league because, again, Drummond is still looking for one more big old contract coming in next year. So, it's good for him to do that and put up the numbers that he's putting up, which actually helps us. And it's good for also, obviously, Vooch, who doesn't have to rush back. I see a fish saying hurry back. Take your time. You know what I mean? You know where that man is hurt at? Take your time, sir. Yeah. I need him. And I need Vooch to be there on the floor. So I need him 100%, not 98, not 99. I need him 100%.
I think that's maybe the reason that Vooch sounded just kind of checked out and distracted in that in-game interview he did with Stacey and Mark.
Okay.
He was probably thinking to himself, man, I really hope the next time I piss, it doesn't have blood in it.
Oh, my God.
Let this man recuperate. It's not great. Not having your starting center for all the slander Vooch gets.
Yeah, man.
We are seeing what it's like to not have Vooch.
Yeah.
And all of the options aren't ideal.
No.
But I think that Terry Taylor showed you tonight that those minutes were earned.
Yeah, and he can be serviceable is what he showed you.
Serviceable.
And that's all you need.
Serviceable.
That's all you want your backup to the backup to be is serviceable.
Hey.
That's it.
Our guy, shout out to Steven Gardner, who filled in for Dave the other night, CHGO Sky, PHNX Suns contributor in the comments.
What up, bro?
Saying that the Kobe White, Caruso, Pat Will, DeRozan, and Terry Taylor lineup tonight was, for what it's worth, +6 on the floor.
Oh, it's worth. It's worth. It means that he will continue to get minutes. And you put him back out there on the floor, and fans must stop clamoring for the rookies. I mean, is what it means.
No, Dave. I think Billy's an idiot for not playing Sanogo, though. I still think that. That has to be the only answer.
It's got to be. It's got to be the only answer. Oh, God. But no.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No, give him time. Let him continue to do this, and let him just continue to get more acclimated with the team, man. He sat on the bench for so damn long.
Yeah.
So for him to continue to be ready and to get out there and still can come off and get you 6 points and 6 rebounds, it's a credit to him.
Yeah. Shout out to Morris Bankston in the comments. Vooch sounded like he smoked a pack of menthols before that in-game
I'm
interview.
telling you, bro.
Please be 100% Vooch.
Man.
Jelly saying Vooch needed to take his time and let the jelly beans heal.
That's it. Correct. Well done, sir. I'm surprised you didn't spell it with an I. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But he missed a moment right there. But it's all right. But I completely agree with you, man. Like, I just want him to take his time and to heal up and to get better. Same with Torrey Craig. Like, I just want him to take his time to heal up and get better, guys. So anything you can steal from these moments while these guys are injured is a good thing.
Somebody in the comments just asked, Bobby in the comments, or Bobby, saying, can Billy Donovan now at least split the Vooch and Drummond minutes more, or at least use Drummond more, please? So Drummond tonight played 30. I think Thursday he played just 21 because of that foul trouble.
Okay.
He got in foul trouble again tonight, but not until later in the game. I think it was somewhere in the third. He picked up that fourth foul, took a seat. But then, unlike Thursday, when Billy put him back out there midway through the fourth, and then who did we lose to? Pacers, right? Went on that little run, and then he subbed Drummond back out for Dalen.
Yes.
Tonight, Billy rode Drummond down the stretch.
He did.
To the point where,
hard.
Dave, you were like, dude, can Drummond get off the floor already?
Go sit him,
We've
Billy.
got a 12-point lead. We got a 13-point lead. Like, give this man a seat.
It was funny watching Drummond every time that when he'll just look over like, is it me? It's not. Okay.
Amari Green in the comments saying Drum should get 20 to 25 minutes when Vooch returns, which would be a significant increase.
A huge
Before
increase.
Vooch got hurt, Drummond was averaging, I think 13 minutes a game. So it's very different what they offer you.
Yeah.
I think, the way our guy Mark K phrased it, I saw in one of his tweets tonight, is that, Vooch is a playmaker.
Yeah.
Whereas Drummond is a play finisher.
Yes.
They give you different things
Sure.
when they are on the floor.
You need both of them.
You need both of them. But, Drummond grabbed you 23 rebounds in 30 minutes. He also went 3 of 10 from the free throw line.
Yes.
Like, that is the other side of the coin when it comes to having Drummond on the floor. And then also the Andre Drummond experience. Yeah. We know this.
Yeah.
For every wonderful thing he does, almost 50% of the rest of the time, he does some dumb Drummond shit. Shout out to Debo the Black Panther, who threw us a super chat saying, Drummond, fourth Goon of the night. Anyone? MVP vote, perhaps? Calm down, Matt. Just joking. Hashtag save the hats. Our guy Lawrence, he dotted all of his I's and crossed all of his T's tonight. Got me my hat stack.
Hats are there.
Have not needed to throw it yet.
Lawrence be prepared. That's why I like working with Lawrence, man. Like, I don't really have to think about much.
Sort of prepared. I don't know. You guys you're a different experience.
Thank you, man. Well, we keep him on the toes, man.
I
we
love
off the cuff.
There are also fewer of us to corral than that crazy rowdy Bears crew.
I know. I can
That's
be
true,
back.
What do you guys have, 8 Bears hosts now?
At least 8 too many, and I'll be here in 12 hours doing that.
But our personalities together are like 7.
Yeah.
And then Will adds that, and that's 8.
Oh, right, because Braggs and Carm don't have split personalities also.
That's true. I'm just saying what we are. I'm just telling you what we are. We are like on 7 with ours, man. But
Y'all are the best. I love this show.
Thank you
My
very
favorite
much.
show.
He enjoys our show. And thank y'all for enjoying our show, man.
Hit the like,
Can
everybody.
we give some thumbs for that?
Let's get some thumbs.
Let's get some thumbs for that.
While we take our first ad break, then we'll come back on the other side of said ad
Segway
break
pack.
and keep talking about tonight's game with y'all. Also, if you aren't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the CHGO Sports YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Big Dave.
Oh, floors. There's only one place you need to go, and that's Empire, because all they do is floors.
No matter what.
With Empire today, you get to shop at home convenience, the right product for your needs, quick and professional installation, and of course, because you can't live without it, the low price guarantee. Empire today is the best place to get new flooring, so of course, they're going to have copycats. It's just what it is. It's how it goes. People going to come in and try to borrow the things that you do when they see you doing great stuff.
Of course.
It's how it goes. But Empire can't be beaten on that quality service. Can't copycat that. Speed? Nope. You just fast. We just fast. So competitors advertise low-quality products that Empire simply will not carry. Why? Because they care for you. That's why. That's the only reason. Empire won't promise the lowest prices. No. Because anyone who does that is putting flooring in your home that they wouldn't put in their own house.
It's true.
The truth, man. These are facts. It's what
Get
they
that
do.
trash flooring out of here.
Get it out your house and roll with Empire, man. They keep shopping for floor samples with a curated product selection. That's all. It's a beautiful thing. Empire's philosophy is to do one thing, Matt, and it's one of the philosophies that I like, to help. All right? You find what you need, not be overwhelmed with thousands of choices and substitutes. What they leave out of their selection is as important as what they put in. What you leave out is what you put in. Hello, you got a base. Yes. And of course,
That was for you, Marquet.
you need, it's going to happen every show. I can't believe you haven't asked that question. Another, yes, every show. So, our virtual floor designer is something that's awesome, and I know Matt enjoys this very, very much.
I do.
It's a great way to see how floors will look in any space. It's easy, y'all. Just snap a picture, and instantly you will see how new floors will look in your lovely home. Shop for floors at a big box store, that rhyme, can be frustrating, but you must talk to someone today who is working at plumbing yesterday. And you ask them, dude, where going to get the floors? Look, man, I just started, all right? I have no idea, all right? This sucks. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God.
I was selling trees in the parking lot yesterday.
They just handed me an apron to take it to work. And I said, okay. No, you ain't got to worry about that. Everybody, they pride themselves on their convenient at-home service, shop at home service, I should say. They help customers shop for floors where they use their floors so many can see exactly where their new floors will look in their homes with the lighting and decor. So they can make an informed decision, because that's all you want to do in life. Make an informed decision, okay? It's a good thing. So schedule a free in-home estimate. When should you do that? Today. All listeners can receive, just because y'all pretty and we love y'all, $350 off. That's your discount.
Cha-ching.
If you just use that promo code CHGO. Restrictions apply. See empiretoday.com/CHGO for the details. 588-2300. Pat
Empire.
today.
Bam.
In your face.
CHGO Bulls postgame also brought to you by our friends at DraftKings.
DraftKings.
DraftKings Sportsbook is giving new customers an exclusive offer just for NBA fans. This week, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets. Plus, score an NBA League Pass subscription on DraftKings for the rest of the season.
Yes.
That's right. $150 in bonus bets and League Pass. What more do you want from an offer?
I don't know. What else you need?
A fresh pie on the windowsill? I mean, come on.
Oh, that does sound
Everything
nice.
but. Download that DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code CHGO.
Yeah.
New customers, again, can get $150 instantly in bonus bets for putting $5 on any NBA action and get themselves a League Pass subscription courtesy of DraftKings for the rest of this 23-24 NBA season.
For real?
Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with promo code CHGO.
There it is.
The crown is yours. Drummond, I salute you for putting more money in my pocket with those boards tonight.
Oh.
Until Vooch is back, I am riding Drummond rebounds.
That's 2 straight games, right?
Damn right.
Oh.
If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net.
Parlay Peck.
Hey-oh.
That's how he rolls.
That is how I roll. I roll along with y'all in this postgame show.
Hello, fellow kids.
Bruce Leroy, shout out. Yes, sir, I am rocking the Dub Zeros tonight.
Shout
The
out.
pristine whites. Rocking the home. I felt like it was the last game of the Bulls homestand.
Okay.
So I had to rock the home whites.
Nice.
And
Good
I
decision.
see that Lawrence did the same with our set jersey tonight.
Yeah.
I like how Lawrence's shoes are red and he's
I
doing
think
the
I'm
Bulls
talking about my
tonight.
shoes, yeah.
Is that on purpose or you just that fly?
No, maybe.
Just that kind of fly person. Okay.
just fly.
We'll take that. What are the socks about, though?
I was at a holiday party, so those are holiday-related socks.
Oh, those are holiday-related socks.
Yeah, those are lights, Christmas lights.
Oh, bro, I thought those were branches.
I mean, they could be branches too if you want.
Those
them
are
to be.
lights.
Whatever you want them to
Nice. Do they light up?
No.
Oh. Well, I guess.
I mean, do they make light up shoes in adult sizes?
Absolutely.
I thought that was just a kid shoe thing.
What about the Back to the Future ones? Those things were lighting up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, those are really hard to find.
Yeah.
And cost you a lot of money. A lot of money. But they're so dope. The self-lacing joints? Oh, man. Ooh.
Yeah.
I want them so bad.
I don't know if we want to go down this path right now, but this comment from Eric J just came in and it piqued my curiosity.
It must be wrong.
So let's touch on it briefly.
It must be negative.
Eric J said, I hope Philly sees that they need another scorer.
I was right.
Give me Kelly, KJ, and Morris as salary filler to make a deal work and a first-round pick for Zach LaVine.
Kelly Oubre? No.
But the Sixers are one of those teams that keeps coming around in various reports as maybe being interested in Zach, where it's like recently it sounds like the Lakers have cooled off on the Zach idea. If anything, they're going to try and steal Caruso back from us, which would just devastate me to my core.
I'm sure.
I still think the Bulls should get value for Alex, but like I don't want him going back to L.A. to help LeBron in the playoffs.
No, you do not.
To hell with that.
You do not want that.
But the Sixers have been one of those teams steadily that reportedly might be interested in adding a Zach LaVine as a third scoring option with Maxey and Embiid. They're like that's the role that Tobias Harris has played for the Sixers team for like 5 years now.
Yeah. And Tobias Harris actually been playing very, very well as of late. So, first of all, I just don't want Oubre. Like, don't put him in this. I don't want any part of that. So that part I'm not with. If you can give me Harris and give me something else that sounds sexy to me and a draft pick, then sure, I do that. But honestly, I think it's getting to the point that we're gonna see Zach back in the Bulls uniform.
I mean,
I think
we
that's
heard
going to
updates
happen.
from Billy pregame tonight that make it
Yes.
sound exactly like that.
When Billy said strong possibility, that's basically 100% guarantee that you could take to the bank. That's Billy talk for you. Damn right, he gonna put that uniform back on. But he has to, and I said this already, Matt. He has to, because he's got to boost his value, if anything. Because if your value is low, that means teams don't think you can provide anything for that team. They see your stats. They know those things you can do. Can you play within the system? Can you be a guy that helps his team win and the team not get better because you're not there? He's got to go prove that. He's got to show it. And it ain't even the points. He just has to show that he can play within that system and not disrupt anything, because young guys are starting to take off. Patrick is playing with more space.
Yeah.
And Kobe is playing just at a better pace. And Ayo is playing the game within the game, which he was doing when Zach was here, but he's just getting more time to do it. So he has to go out there and just prove those things to the league. Forget the Bulls team. He has to prove it to the league. So he's got to go show him that, man. So I think you're going to see him back in the uniform, and I would not mind another scorer on my team for when they can't score, which is what they're going through now. You got another guy that can do it when I need him to do it.
I mean, I think it might be a little bit pie in the sky from Bulls fans who want to work a Zach deal with
Two
Philly.
pie references in about 6 minutes from Peck.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just give this man some pie.
Hand him a piece
Mark
of
K pointing out in the comments, the Sixers third in offensive rating in the NBA currently. Not sure they need another high-level score. I mean, again, they shot poorly tonight, and Embiid was out tonight.
Yeah.
92 points from the Sixers is very uncommon.
Very.
When Embiid is healthy and he and Maxey are balling out together, and then whether it's Tobias Harris, who's most often third option, or somebody else filling that role, whether it be one of their other starters, Melton or one of their bench guys, I feel like Philly's not desperate to add more offensive punch.
I agree. I'll agree with that. They're not desperate, but they definitely need to get better at that. But I don't think they're desperate. You just won 7 in a row. You got Joel Embiid on your team, who's ridiculous. You got Maxey, who right now is the most improved player in the league.
Man.
And, yeah, they're playing very well together as a unit, and Nick Nurse is doing an awesome job coaching. And with Harris playing better and with Batum coming back, I'm sure they want to see what they look like, with what they have before they start disrupting some things. It's not, you're right. Like, it's not like it's the Lakers situation where what they're doing clearly, something isn't clicking right there and they could use something. Stuff is clicking in Philly.
Apparently Austin Reeves and Darvin Ham have beef.
Yeah.
Did you see that report
I did
today?
see that. I saw that already. Send them over. I will take it.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
We'll take it. And some draft picks.
Before moving
Not
on from this whole Sixers Zach LaVine talk, the South Garcon in the comments saying,
Garcon!
Zach doesn't have to go, doesn't have to do a doggone thing, but get his ass traded for whatever the Bulls can get for him. At this point, we just need to get off that salary.
It's not that bad. I just don't like the narrative that's become of Zach. Like everything has been heaped upon him.
Ooh, Nate E in the comments with a scary question. What happens if Zach comes back and the Bulls stop winning? That would be worst case scenario.
Well, it depends on who you are, first of all.
It does.
For me, yes. It's a worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario for Zach's trade value.
Yeah.
If he comes back from his injury,
yeah,
plays a handful of games, and the Bulls look like shit again.
Yeah. Yes, it would not be good at all.
Which is what I'm afraid of.
Of course. And it's a possibility. It's also a possibility they look better. Those things can happen also. Also a possibility Zach can say, oh, shit, I need to play better because I want to get out of here. It's a lot of things at play, man. It is a lot at stake for Zach LaVine and his career. Forget the C for his career, dog.
Yeah.
When they are telling you there's no value for you and you've done nothing but have like 50, 40, 80 seasons, and they're like, there's no value for you. We don't need a guy like you on our team. Bro, you got to get your ass out there and get back in the system. He don't even have to score 30. He just has to be a guy who can accept the role that he has on the team. And that is a dude who has to buy into the system and get the hell out the way for some of these young guys and move the ball and let it rotate until it's time for you to score. Let the game find you. Great players do that all the time. I made this comparison, and again, I'll say it like I said last time, talking about Terry Taylor. I am not comparing him to this player that I am about to say. If you think so, I don't like you. I love you, but I don't like you. It is exactly, it shouldn't say exactly, but it reminds me of when the greatest of all time, young Michael Jordan, destroying cats throughout the league, being a monster and killing people. He started winning when Phil Jackson had to get him to buy into the system, which is the triangle. He had to buy into it and start trusting his teammates and allowing them to do what they do on the floor because he's not used to it. He's like, I got to score 85 for us to win. It's my thing. Phil told him, you don't. Who's open, Michael? Who's open? He's got to get Horace the ball. He's got to get Scotty the ball. And then when the game started coming to Mike, he became more of a complete player. It's about playing within the system. Zach has to learn to play within this system of Billy. We haven't seen him do it. We saw him do it when Lonzo was here because Lonzo makes it more fun. He made it much more easy because Lonzo's not looking to score. Now he's playing with the guy that's looking to score in Kobe White.
Yeah.
Kobe White is going to do that. How can he play within that system with him? Seems to be working for everybody else. It's got to find a way to work for him, bro. It has to.
Bobby in the comments asking another interesting question. What if the Bulls play that well with Zach? Are we even trading him then?
That's the question.
And to me, that is an obvious answer.
Hit it,
and
man.
the answer is no. If Zach comes back from this injury and something that I don't see as very likely happens, that being Zach plays within this system, the ball keeps moving, Kobe finds a way to coexist with Zach, and the Bulls keep winning more games than they lose. I mean, even without Zach for this stretch, these wins that they've managed to kind of cobble together, they're 10th. They were a game clear of 11th before the W tonight. So they're, a game and a half clear of 11th.
Keep playing.
Which to AK and Eversley and Jerry is like, great, that's all we're looking for. That's all we're looking for. Play in, let's go.
Just loves being sad. Look at this. Look what he did to himself.
Oh, my God. We got a hat throw?
I'm just saying, if Zach comes back from this injury and they keep playing a little bit above 500, they're not trading him. Especially considering all of the reports that any offers they've gotten are well below what the Bulls are looking for from Zach. And recently it's gone from the offers are too low to there are no offers.
Here's the only thing I'll disagree with on. If Zach still wants to be traded, it's going to happen. Because, one, not because of who Zach is, but because of who his agent is. If Clutch Sports is making that move, he's going to get moved, all right? So if Zach still comes back, still plays well, does all these things, but if he's still like, I don't want to be here, he's going to get moved. Like, it's just what's going to happen, man. So I'm not as concerned about that because I know his agent.
Right.
And his agent is going to make it happen if that's what Zach really wants. So that's going to be interesting to see, man. We haven't seen Zach in this situation before either, where he has said, I don't want to be here. Zach has always said, I want to be here. I want to be a Chicago Bull. I want to play for this team.
Until a month ago.
A month ago.
A month and a half ago now.
It was the very first time, dog. So it's new, and we're going to see how it plays out. Just
we shall see. Let's hustle through a second ad break real quick, and then we will hear from Will, the GOAT, Gottlieb, on the other side. While we're sharing these words from our friends and sponsors, you know what to do, Bulls Nation.
What's that?
Hit the thumbs up.
More thumbs.
Do it for law.
Do it for law on the draw.
Please.
This man is working a night shift into a day shift.
Give
Give him some likes.
That is exactly what he's doing. A night shift into a day shift. So you know what he's going to need? Beer.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, and there's one place you get your beer, and that's the Goose Island Beer Company. One more time for yourself, Lawrence.
Hunk.
CHGO supported by the Goose Island Beer Company. I just caught that, what you said. Chicago's beer since the Jordan year. That is 1988, ladies and gents. Of course, they got the Beer Hug family, the 312 Wheat Ale, the Full Pocket Pills, which is the Man Big Day favorite.
Yes, sir.
But they also got the Oktoberfest beer, which is seasonal, which means you should enjoy it now. It doesn't just have to be October. It could be November, it could be December, it could be January, but you will enjoy this beer. It is awesome and delicioso. So grab an ultra fresh exclusive beer at the Goose Island Original Brew House from the tap room on Fulton Street in West Town. It's the Goose Island Beer Company, y'all. Chicago's beer, the true taste of Chicago.
Honk.
You know,
Dave, you want to talk ComEd?
oh, man, you just took the words right out of my mouth. I really about to say that to you. I want to talk some ComEd with you.
Clean energy.
Oh, we on the same page because, man, it's getting easier for those businesses to switch to electric vehicles. That's something that we can all get behind. Yes, it is. That's something we can all get behind. I got to say it twice so people feel the effect of what I'm talking about.
With a whisper.
Yes, with a whisper. Got to get low on them. For the health of the planet and for the well-being of all of us who share it.
You know what, Dave? You're so right. The electric grid is evolving to meet your cleaner energy needs as we all move with confidence towards an electric tomorrow.
Ooh, good tomorrows.
Whether you have one delivery van, like Law, or a whole fleet of shipping trucks.
I just have one.
Like George Spathis Sr.
He does.
ComEd can help guide you to make the changes that make sense.
So, man, what should owners, business owners in particular, do?
That's a great question, Dave.
Thank you, man.
Especially in a weird mousy falsetto. It's an even better question when you say it that way. Go to ComEd.com/clean to learn more about the resources, fleet rebates, and infrastructure incentives available to help businesses go electric. Yes. If you own a business, 1, congrats, kudos, that's dope, good
Shout
for
out.
you. 2, don't wait.
Yo.
Get started making your plan today to switch to electric vehicles. Good for business, good for the planet, good for all of us. Go to ComEd.com/clean.
Did you say ComEd.com/clean?
I did, Dave. Go now and see how going electric connects us to a better way of doing business and a better future for generations to come.
Shout out.
Like Baby Joey's
Like
generation.
Baby Joey. Shout out Bulls PA announcer Tim Sinclair, who is in the comments, ladies and
Damn.
gentlemen. Shouting
Second
you
post
out,
game in a
Lawrence.
row.
Yeah, he is.
Man.
Shouting you out, Lawrence.
What's up,
Night
Tim?
shift to day shifters unite. Because, you know, he'll be doing the Bears game tomorrow.
Unite and you day.
Oh.
Man.
You know what? I'll allow it because you haven't been here in a while. I'll allow it. I'll allow it, sir.
DeMar's first bucket tonight, I was over on the other side, but I heard Tim's just DeMar DeRozan. And I was like, man, he's so good at his job.
He's freaking good at his job. From North Carolina. Kobe
The
White.
The UNC Kobe intro is weird. It still weirds me out.
It weirds you out?
It does. Mr. Lawrence,
Yes,
do
sir.
we have a William on the other line?
Oh, do we ever?
It's time.
That's where he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Joining us now on the Go Talk Hotline is our guy, Willie Go Gottlieb, Bulls Insider for CHGO. Follow him, CHGO Will_Gottlieb. Read everything, allchgo.com that he is writing. Will, thank you for joining us. Glad to see you out there at the UC for the finale of the homestand. Not a pretty game for either team. Philly shoots horribly. Bulls have a lot of turnover issues out of the gate. The Bulls managed to minimize the turnovers down the stretch and get enough production from DeMar, from Kobe, 5 starters in double figures to get this win. What's your biggest takeaway tonight?
Oh, I mean, I think I find myself kind of thinking about the bigger picture of this month where the Bulls just went 9-5 and, they had kind of started this streak a little bit before. I think it was the 29th or something when they played that Bucks game without DeMar, without Zach. And this was coming off of that 30-point loss in Boston in the final in-season tournament game. And just the vibes were as bad as they could possibly be. And now you fast forward 30 days and it's like a totally new group in there. So, I think they're just they're playing a brand of basketball that feels a lot more sustainable. Guys are, moving the ball around, multiple guys in double figures every night. They're defending at a much higher level. There's more confidence around the room. And the guys are just way happier in the locker room. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy how much a month can change things when it comes to, just the general direction of the team, but just the way that they're acting, the way that they're competing with one another. It's just kind of crazy to think about how far they've come in just 1 month.
Will, talk to me about Patrick Williams. 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. But I find myself after these on this run that he's kind of been on, saying more oohs and ahs in a good way for Patrick Williams. Watching him finish with the left and the right, that one-handed push shot he has, that left-handed dunk.
I decided tonight I'm starting to call that shot the paw claw.
Okay. The paw claw. Okay. All right. We'll see if it trademarks and get a T-shirt going on for this, man. I ain't mad at none of this. All right. But what is it, Will, that is changing about his game? Is it simply just a mental move for him, or is it something structural in his game that's also changing?
No, I think it's just a mental thing. I think he's kind of come to realize that, one, they need a little bit more from him with Zach out and certainly with Vooch out as well. There's a huge amount of offense that needs to be that guys need to make up for without those two in the lineup. And credit to Patrick for stepping up. I mean, tonight, not as much of a scoring burst from him. I think he had 13 points, but 22 the night before. And it just feels like he's having 3 out of 4 good games now. And that's a huge difference from the 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 he was having to start the year. So I think it's just confidence builds confidence, and it kind of snowballs in that way where he's just playing a little bit better. He feels more confident in himself. He has the confidence now to go out and make that next move, and he does it well, and he gets more confidence from it. So I think he's always kind of had all this stuff. It doesn't seem to me like he's really added anything. It's just the shots are starting to go in. He shot I don't want to say the wrong number, but he was shooting just miserably for the first 20 games of the year. And then he caught fire, and now he's just, 40% on threes basically every single game, if not better. So I think it's just part of it is regression to the mean, make or miss league kind of stuff. But I think also he's just kind of getting to be a little bit more comfortable with himself and where he fits into the lineup. I think it's a little bit easier for him to sort through all that when there's only one of, if Zach is out or if Zach and Vooch are out, it's just easier to know when to make the right play, when to make the next play. So I think it's just kind of coming together from him. I don't see any massive leap coming, but if he's giving you 13, 14 points a night, 5, 6 rebounds, shooting 40%, playing great defense, that's what I wanted when we did our prove it for Patrick this summer. It was that's exactly what I was hoping for. So hopefully it can continue because again, I think he's just a super critical piece for the Bulls, not just for the present, but also for the future. So he needs to keep going, keep building on it, but he definitely feels a lot more, he seems to be a lot more confident from where I sit.
Will, we saw Billy stick with the same game plan tonight in this duration of games with Vooch out, which is playing Terry Taylor to back up Drummond's minutes. Drummond was not in foul trouble as early tonight as he was Thursday, so it wasn't an issue. But also, Terry Taylor gave Billy 17 good minutes off the bench tonight. Only took 3 shots, but made all 3 of them. Grabbed 6 rebounds. played some respectable defense with some tough asks matchup-wise against the large Sixers, checking Mo Bamba for many minutes at a time. What do you make of this? I know it's basically just like, look, Billy's, I think, making the best of a bad situation with this Vooch absence, which he hasn't had to do a lot of in his tenure because Vooch has been so reliably healthy. Do you think that this will continue to be the norm, and do you think it's the right way to be the norm?
Just as far as like which lineups he plays while Vooch is out?
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's kind of doing it out of necessity. I asked him about it after the game, and that was one of the things that he said. I think another piece of it was that the 76ers were going small. They had Bamba out there for a little bit, but they were without Embiid, and so they were playing a lot smaller. And same with the Pacers. I mean, Jalen Smith I think of as a 5, but like he's not Miles Turner and he's not Joel Embiid, so I think they were able to get away with it for a little bit. But to me, it's like, and Billy has said this too, it's like a good changeup to have in your back pocket when you want to mix it up. And now they're kind of being forced to play it a little bit more regularly, but it's working. And I think it's the kind of thing that they could go back to or feel comfortable going back to at times, just because they've gotten some more data on it and seen that it has been successful. But I think the other piece of it is like you just have 2 really good centers. And so you don't want to like take away minutes from Vooch or from Drummond when they're playing well to play Terry Taylor small ball. So it's a good option. I think it's a good thing to have. And I've been really impressed with it, but it's not something that I would just say like, let's scrap everything else and go to it. I think that there's also just sort of this philosophical question of like, do we want to set the tone with the lineup that we're playing and force you to adjust to it? Yeah. Or are we only going to go small when you're playing small because everybody's going small now and that's kind of what we have to do? So some interesting coaching questions, but I think it's just a good problem to have where you have a lot of good options out there and they're doing well. So I don't think it'll be like a fixture of the rotation when everybody's healthy. But yeah, I mean, if they're running into the right matchup and they feel like they can go to it, I think Terry Taylor has proven that he's capable of earning those minutes.
And maybe just because you think it's a given, to clarify, the other part of that question was, do you think that Billy's decision to go with Terry Taylor in this stretch of Voochless games over, say, Julian Phillips or Adama Sanogo, who some Bulls fans really want to see right now, is the better way to go?
No, I think for me, I kind of trust Billy Donovan's his like what he's going to go to in these situations. Like we've had so many times in the past where fans or media or analysts, whatever, have just been like up in arms because Dalen Terry wasn't getting minutes last year, and then as soon as he got minutes, everybody's like, oh, well, actually, yeah, we get it. Now he's not really ready for it, and like eventually he might get ready or might earn some of those minutes or might show Billy something in practice. Or maybe there's just like enough injuries to where he kind of needs to go for it. But to me, I trust Billy has seen these guys every day. Like we don't get to see them every day. We get the idea of them or like what they're doing in the G League, but that's not necessarily a representation of what they're going to do at the NBA level. I definitely want to see more of Sanogo. I definitely want to see more of Julian Phillips, but especially when the Terry Taylor at the 5 or just Patrick and Caruso at the 5-4-5 is working, like I don't see a reason to really be up in arms about that.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to the question. We're talking about Drummond a little bit. What is it, Will? Because watching them play with Drummond, I'm trying to find a better word for this, but I'm just use a word that I have in my head. It feels more comfortable for them, it seems like, on the floor with Andre Drummond. Is it because it's more simplistic? Because Drummond is not going to be out on the perimeter. It's basically going to be a pick and roll and never a pick and pop. Is it more just simplistic and more comfortable for them playing with him, or is there something else structurally on the floor that I'm just not seeing? Not saying that he's better than Vooch or a better option than Vooch. I don't agree with that. Vooch is clearly the better option, but it just feels a little more comfortable, especially watching DeMar DeRozan come off of these picks and throw these alley-oops, and Kobe White or Patrick Williams making moves inside and then giving him little bounce passes, in the lane for a finish. What are we seeing that's different?
I think like the stuff that Drummond does, he doesn't have as wide of a range of skill set, but he does some of the things that he does better. Like he is a better rebounder. Vooch is a very good rebounder. Drummond is better. Vooch can roll and finish at the rim, but he's not like running and jumping and catching lobs. Vooch can step up and play up to touch on defense and get his hand in deflections on pocket passes and stuff like that. But like Drummond's really good at it. So I think like in the 3 or 4 areas where Drummond does stuff, like when he's out there, it looks a lot better because Vooch is like just simply not as good. But I think there are times out there when you see, especially with those lineups where DeMar was off the court today, I mean, it just was so bogged down and they had no like ability to create anything. And it was just like pump fake, drive into traffic, kick it out, pump fake, drive into traffic, kick it out. Somebody finally had to shoot a 3 at the shot clock buzzer. And then Drummond was the offense in the sense that he would just get the offensive rebound and try to put it back. So I think there's stuff that Drummond does really well, but I don't think he does it as consistently. And I think that there are moments where like he's out there and you realize, wow, like Vooch's passing really would have helped unlock some easier shots on this possession. And, maybe like the cost benefit analysis of it with like Vooch's contract and age versus Drummond's contract and, the fact that he can get offensive rebounds at a much higher rate. Like, I don't know really where that all comes out to in the wash, but I think when you have a playmaker at the 5 who you can rely on to keep the ball moving, I think that just like has a lot of like, has a cascade effect where it's not just like Vooch put the ball in the basket or he didn't, or Vooch had the assist or he didn't. Like he keeps the ball moving, he keeps the offense moving. And like the offense has not been, the half court offense has not been good in the last couple of games with Vooch out. It really has not. So I think they really do miss him in a lot of ways, but I understand why somebody could watch the game and say, wow, look at those numbers that Drummond's putting up. Look at him, grabbing all these offensive rebounding, getting putbacks and stuff like that. But I just don't think that really it captures like the stuff that he does well, but I don't think it captures some of the stuff that's not going on that Vooch could be doing. So I really think, to me, Vooch's absence, I've kind of come to appreciate some of the things that he can provide to the team, especially offensively. But certainly like Drummond is a very capable backup center. And I think he's kind of making a push for more minutes even when Vooch does come back.
Will, would you like to stick around for Goon of the Night, or do you want to just give us your Goon choice for the night and then hit the road? Up to you.
I'm gonna hit the road because I want to write, but I got my Goon of the Night all ready for you.
Hit us with it.
And it goes like that. Too small. DeMar DeRozan. I saw somebody commented, I can't remember who, but on the video that I posted of it, and they were like, at Big Dave, like, this is my submission for Goon of the Night. So I'm going with it.
Was DeMar asked about that post-game, Will?
No, he didn't speak to the media, unfortunately. But
shame.
I mean, that was all you needed. That was beautiful.
Definitely Goon worthy. Will, thank you for joining us, man. Glad to see you back up and at 'em. Bulls Nation, follow Will for all of his great Bulls reporting, updates, breakdowns. Will_Gottlieb, the Twitter handle. Read everything he writes, allchgo.com.
Yes. All of it.
Will, it's been forever since we've seen you. This homestand has been long. Games. And the homestand is over, though. They're back on the road January 2nd, so we will see you soon, our dear friend. Have a wonderful new year. Be safe. We'll see you soon.
Yes. My man.
All righty. Will the Goat Gottlieb. He gave us DeMar as his choice.
Yes.
Now it is time to
do it.
Figure out who the real Goon of the Night is.
Let's go, Law.
Mr. Lawrence.
Am I hitting this now?
Yes.
Smack it in the face.
Oh, let's do it.
Do it, baby.
Okay.
To beat the man, you gotta beat the man now. I'm the man. Woo!
Goon of the Night, brought to you by Empire. Today, all they do is floors, 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 no matter what.
Got flowing on my mind, I can never get enough.
588-2300 pack.
Empire.
Today. Pat, sir, your Goon of the Night.
I mean, the DeMar too small to Papev.
Oh, it's classic.
Clear front runner.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And probably I will cast my vote for that as well.
Okay.
But just because it might bug some people in Bulls Nation who I am enjoying bugging right now,
that's your thing.
I'm going to give some secondary Goon love to Terry Taylor.
Oh,
Yes.
Why is this?
Because he played a great 17 minutes off the bench. Billy Donovan small ball. It's all terrible. Why don't you take that Terry Taylor game and shove it up your ass?
He's really looking for somebody to hate during the times of happiness. It's amazing.
I love it so much.
It's amazing. Lawrence, sir, who is your Goon?
I mean, I'll
of
be
the
honest.
night?
Like, Terry Taylor was on the tip of my tongue there.
Dude.
But,
Terry Taylor, tip of the tongue, teeth in the lips.
Yeah, a little alliteration there with DeMar DeRozan as well. With the too small, I think that's probably where we're going with this. But
It's hard to top trolling Pat Bev.
Since I'm only here once every blue moon, I mean, let's give a little love to Andre Drummond.
Ooh,
Another
explain.
20. I mean, dude,
He did break a record of sorts tonight.
He just does what he does. He misses 4 straight bunnies to get the 5th one, and that gives him 4 rebounds every time he's down the floor. And it's another
Tappa,
23.
tappa.
Yes, tappa. Yeah, 23 boards a night, 20 points. Or I'm sorry, 15 points. I mean, it's Goon worthy.
It is Goon worthy. That's some stuff.
Look at our guy, Nothing But Bull in the comments.
Hey,
one of
look
the
at
loudest
him.
Billy haters
Look at
on
him.
Bulls internet. Giving Goon of the night to Terry. Come on, Briscoe.
He literally said it before we started that he gave love to Billy Donovan and his coaching tonight. He has been consistent in giving him his love when he feels it is due. And that's all you can do, ladies and gentlemen. When it's due, you hand it to him, all right?
There you go.
But, drum roll, please, on your part, sir. Need a drum roll from Long the Jaw. Goon of the night. And I made this decision in the early 4th quarter. Goes to Terry Taylor.
Yes.
He gets Goon of the night. What? Absolutely right.
What?
I like the small for sure. Here's the thing. I saw DeMar do that at a game before the Patrick Beverly where we were there. He hit him with the too small when he was in Minnesota. We saw it. It was awesome. Terry Taylor wasn't expected to do any damn thing, all right? We sitting here talking about what other teams are going to do against a smaller guy like that, and he just went in there and said, oh, Paul Reed, don't care. Bamba 80 feet tall, well, I'm going to just beat you to the basket. 6 points and 6 rebounds in a role that he was not prepared to even be thrusted into. He succeeded in that. He almost got Goon of the night the first game when Drummond dropped 20 because Billy put him in and he scored points. But he played awesome tonight. You cannot remove that. He played awesome. Terry Taylor, Goon of the night.
Oh my God, I love it so much. The Billy Small Ball haters are in shambles right now. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Why is he so happy?
Oh my God. Why am I happy?
Why is he so happy at this? I love it,
You
man.
know me, Dave.
Oh, I know. This is the rhetorical question. I know why. But I made that decision while I was like, he got what?
Yeah.
And he doing what?
Yeah.
It's him.
Yeah.
It's him. He deserves it. He earned it. He earned it, man. This is something you got to earn. This ain't given. This is earned. And he earned Goon of the night tonight, playing with his brain and his mind, too. He did those things, and he played very, very well. Shout out to Terry Taylor. Keep it up, young man. Keep it up.
Rob in the comments said, DeMar's been robbed. Where does he go to submit his protest? I mean, this is a dictatorship. When it comes to Goon of the night,
you feel me?
1 vote counts.
1. I take all submission. When they tell me this, sometimes they sway
Hey, you know what?
in their arguments. Sometimes it happens.
I don't think I have, to my recollection, heard you declare a Goon winner and been like, I vehemently disagree. This is a 1 vote dictatorship that I trust.
Yeah, thank you very much. I am fair. I am a fair dictator, awesomely handsome one, and a fair one at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it works. But yes, sometimes when it's been plenty of times you guys have said, and I say, you know what? That's a good ass point. You're right. I'm going with that. That works. Sometimes it's just, no, this is what it is. Got to deal with it. Send all of it to me, ladies and gents. I will take it all. I'm glad you all love this as much as I love doing it. This has been awesome. I love that people really get into this so much. I really do.
Amari Green said, Big Dave choosing Goon of the night is like Ryan Poles choosing the next Bears quarterback.
Wait, I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing?
Well, I think it depends on what Amari Green thinks about Ryan Poles.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
Are you pro Ryan Poles or anti
I'm
Ryan
confused.
Poles?
I'm confused on that one. I'm confused. So let me know what you mean on that. and then I'll know my appropriate response.
Shout out to Esteban who said, just got home, made it in time for Goon of the Night. W's all around.
Oh, you have all the power. I see what you're saying.
Yes. This is true.
All the power. Yes. I designed the belts. Yes. All of it.
Also, could have been a dark horse tonight. Let's talk Bulls with a super chat saying you got to love what you're seeing from Dalen Terry on defense.
Yes, he was a dark horse.
Y'all have a good end to 2023.
You better believe he was a dark horse tonight.
I thought about giving Terry Dalen Terry, the other Terry, some Goon love because we saw him knock down a 3 tonight.
You saw it.
It's like seeing, Sasquatch.
Uh-huh.
Or Nessie.
Nope.
Good old Loch Ness.
Yeah.
The May Dalen 3 Ghost Hunters episode.
And it looked good, too. The form was right. Everything was on point.
Like, I saw it, and then I traced the backwards path of the ball as it was going through the hoop to be like, wait, who shot that?
Yeah.
Wait, Dalen shot that?
Dalen did it? Shout out to him and his defense, though. The one play where he got inbounded on the baseline on the Bulls' end, and he forced a turnover from that was awesome. Watching him get up and down the floor and causing havoc, man, is awesome. You need guys like this on your team, which is what I've been preaching since he got here. You need this kind of shit. He's just going to get better, and he's just going to reacclimate himself even more to this lineup. This is a good thing for watching Dalen Terry play like this, y'all. You're going to need these kind of players.
Any super chats we haven't gotten to yet before we get out of here, Law?
We got plenty of super chats, my friend.
Let's knock them
let's
out, baby.
do this.
We'll just start
The
with
Duke.
The Duke. My guy, the Duke. Interloping. I love that he's moved over to your show because we
appreciate
Bearsland,
it.
but
we see some of the super chats he throws our Bears crew, and we appreciate all sizes of super chats.
For sure.
And
the fact that he's throwing us some additional super chat love.
Throwing two more.
We
Just
appreciate
threw
it.
another one. So
Appreciate
we got
it,
three Dukes coming on the way.
The Duke is a
come
hero.
on with him. Come on with him.
The Duke is single-handedly assuring that, knock on wood, we all have jobs next year.
Shout out to you, sir.
Love the Duke.
My man.
Do you want me to read these?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Come on with it.
Up to you.
$20.
Joey likes to read them.
Okay, $20 from the Duke, 811. Bulls win. Law's getting spoiled with these efficient and coherent ad reads. No interruptions with random Carm stories or Bragg's monologues. Since Lawrence is here, do we need to start fighting about Fields versus Caleb in the chat? And I said, no, Duke. Don't you dare. I'm getting the PTSD right here.
I mean,
Getting it right there.
it takes something special to make an ad drag out longer
Oh, my God.
than the gifted ad reader of Big Dave. But Big Dave makes ads longer in a fun way.
Yeah, Bragg's
Duke
trying to read every single thing that's written down on the sheet of paper is not fun. We did a 4+ minute ad read for Midtown, and I was like, why are we still here?
Today, Junior.
All right, thanks, Duke. How about AK,
man.
your guy AK,
AK.
1999. Missed the game tonight. However, 7 of 25 from threes. Will not get it done most nights.
We won't.
Bulls beat the Sixers. Oh, damn it. Peck, come on. I'm trying to be doing my job here. Don't throw half throws at me.
Multitasking, baby.
He says, Bulls beat the Sixers, missing Zach, Vooch, Ball, Craig, a Bulls lineup that could have been.
That's true. Yeah,
Still
7
could be.
25. Thank you, Sixers, for shooting even worse than the Bulls did tonight.
Good looking out.
And another fiver from AK. Clutch Sports will get Zach out. That is what they do.
It's what they do.
They know a guy that knows a guy.
Yep.
Don't expect Zach past trade deadline.
They're like the Navy SEALs, bro.
Yeah.
You send them in to retrieve those guys and get them out.
I'm saying.
That's what they do, all right?
And it is a triplicate from AK.
Hey.
$19.99. Thank
Hey,
you very much,
thanks, AK.
We love you, man. He says a competent roster construction needs players, role players, and stars with redundant skill sets. Zach, DeMar are redundant in that as iso ball stoppers. Vooch has to camp away from DeMar, which is why Bulls had success.
Yeah. That's, I think, the main problem that will return if and when Zach returns. We all saw the numbers. The evidence is staring us in the face.
Sure.
The trio of the Bulls' original concept big three, Zach, DeMar, Vooch, their numbers on the floor together, awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Other combinations of lineups, plus Zach, DeMar, Vooch, negative. Harshly negative. I don't see that changing when Zach comes back.
It all depends on Zach. That's the only thing. It just depends on him and can he buy into it. That's really all it depends on, dog. Seriously.
All right, we're back to the Duke. $20. Kobe White needs to go back to hitting threes like layups. Don't make me pull out more calculus.
No, please don't.
Don't get mad at me, but I'm intrigued by the idea of Zach coming back. The team has grown without him. Maybe he can add to this now?
We'll see. We're going to find out. We're going to find out, bro. He will put on the Bulls uniform again.
We could find out. But either way, please God, no calculus.
Yeah,
I'm not
Either way
a fan.
it goes.
Oh, dude.
Either way it goes, none of that.
I got kicked out of my calculus class. I was too busy chatting with people in the far back room. So, shout out to Miss Sullivan.
I got kicked out for
another
cheating.
$10 from the Duke. DeMar got robbed for Goon of the Night. This is equivalent to taxation without representation. Let's pour Big Dave's tea in the Chicago River. He has become a tyrant.
That would actually improve the Chicago River, so shout out to that.
I mean, it's better than green food coloring, whatever they use on St. Patrick's
Seriously,
Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
you
no.
love
What I picked for Goon of the Night was awesome and logical, sir.
Yeah.
Like, you can't argue with my facts here. Like, if you got something to argue with on the fact level, I can feel you.
Facts
But
is
watching what
facts.
Terry Taylor did was some goonage, all right? Some pure D goonage. 6'4", going against 7 foot tall dudes and getting 6 rebounds and 6 points off of that? No, that's goon stuff, brother. He had to work. He had to work to get that. Come on now. He got to get it.
I mean, yeah. Also, like, just dump all of the tea anywhere that exists in the Chicago River for all I care.
Well, that's a lie, and I appreciate you using tea because I love tea.
Tea is trash.
Love it.
Tea is trash.
Give me a little
I am
tea.
shocked he says
let's
this.
have some tea.
Of course, yes, tea is
You and me,
amazing.
Dave. We'll
man.
go out for tea.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I got a tea Vana that is
Okay.
that you would just love, bro.
Let's do it.
It is awesome. It'll mellow you out. It's just super chill. It's great. I love it so much.
I share opinions on tea with Ted Lasso.
Okay.
I think it was like one of the first Ted Lasso episodes. You know, he's an American over there in England coaching European football. And Rebecca Waddingham, I think, the club owner, she's like, what would you say I offered you some tea? You're like, I would say you got my order wrong. 'Cause tea is dirty brown water that tastes like crap. Tea is trash.
He's not drinking the right tea.
Everyone knows tea is trash.
Nobody knows that. She is awesome, dog. What are you drinking? Who hurt you?
Coffee. Coffee.
Who hurt this man?
Like a red-blooded American. Coffee until it's acceptably
I drive a
late
truck.
enough in the day to switch to beer.
That's right.
Rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
If you live your life a different way, to each their own, but I feel sorry for you.
Ooh, AK, that's tough. You know what? Give me Tivana because I can actually get some more awesome water. You know what I mean? But give me the Tivana, dog. It is special. That peppermint tea, awesome. Ooh, I can't wait to go drink some tomorrow, man. What a great way to start the day.
Man.
Just a smooth mellow.
I was offered a martini at like 1 p.m. on Christmas Eve, and I was like, can we at least bump this back an hour? So it was 2 o'clock, and I said, okay, martinis at 2.
Martini at 2.
Yeah.
I mean, afternoon.
Honestly, I'm sorry, but martinis in daylight hours that's not
Versus
a good
C4?
decision.
Ooh, Tivana versus C4. Well, C4 takes me up. Tivana keeps me cool. I need both. I can't choose. I'm going to drink them all. But at the end of the day, Tivana's going to win.
Okay.
Tivana's going to win. Yeah.
Also, Law, it's never too early.
I agree with him.
Especially around the holidays.
I'm sorry, but martinis in daylight hours.
Okay, martini is a really rough entry. But, like, I cracked my first beer Christmas Eve at 10:30 a.m.
I'm sorry, I'm not Roger Sterling. I'm sorry.
No. That's it. We're out of time. We are out of time for tonight's postgame. We're out of time for 2023. We are off just like the Bulls are off.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, New Year's Eve.
Facts.
And Monday, New Year's Day.
Yes.
We will be back Tuesday for the second half of this little double dose against the Sixers. That one is in Philly, which means 6 p.m. Central Tip. We will be here pregame 5:30. In the meantime, everybody, Big Dave is at Balabi at WL Sports. Our guy, Will the Goat, Will_Gottlieb. I'm Bulls_Peck. We are CHGO_Bulls. Our pal producer, Law on the controls.
Loud out.
Law on the draw. Have a safe and wonderful New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. If you're going out, layer up.
Yeah.
Stay warm.
And pace yourself.
Stay safe. Pace yourself.
Don't be an amateur.
Water.
Ubers and Lyfts exist.
Water.
Don't drink and drive.
CTA is
Put some
free
waters
tomorrow.
between your bevies.
Yes. Well, see, isn't it a penny to get on
Yes.
public transportation?
Oh, yeah, and
Yes.
that.
CTA.
And that option, too.
Come on, y'all. Be safe out here.
Last second, Super Chat from AK, wishing everybody in Bulls Nation a Happy New
Happy
Year.
New
Happy New
Year.
Year to you, AK. Happy New Year to everybody in Bulls Nation.
What's up, Olivia?
Woo! Woo!
Clams, what up, y'all?
Bulls had 9 wins in December.
Let's go.
We'll see y'all in January 2024. For everybody here at CHGO, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, Bulls Nation. See Red. Be good.
We all silly like the mayor.